Skibbity Bob Doo Doo School, Snapper Girl, Bob Make a Move, Make Groove, it is what it is, the name, what it don't do, I hate shit too, and the how do, and it's your boy Kutty the Kage for the bill, I do it for real, looking at the spell, shoot to kill, you know the deal, and today we back on the Banner Lord 2, you know, obviously yesterday, very frustrating day on this shit, pissing me the fuck off yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, that shit had me very irritated. Just a bunch of unfortunate, I don't even feel like it was unfortunate events, it's just the way this game is. It just wants to tear it down, like, you feel me? It's just trying to tear you down. Like, dude, I don't even understand it. It don't even make sense. Like, I get the whole purpose of, you know, the game being challenging and stuff like that, but it just don't feel realistic, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that the game is difficult or hard. It's really not hard. It's really simple. It's really self-explanatory too. It's just that what makes it annoying is the unfairness of the game, like the RNG part of the game. Like, I just hate how, I don't know, it could have just been me and could have been just a bad day on there, but it's literally like, if you see it, every tournament that we did, it was like we get a bullshit character, you know, on our team, or the people that was on our team in the tournaments wasn't doing anything, like they wasn't, I don't even know how to explain it, bro. It was just pissing me off to the fullest, like, my CPUs that be on my team and shit like that in the tournaments, they do not fight the same way that the people you go against fight. And then when we go and try to fight bandits or the looters and shit, they not fighting the same way they are. Like, those are just regular bandits and looters. I got upgraded infantry and stuff on my team. It was just really, the game was just really rubbing off on me in the wrong way. Like, I didn't even feel like the game was trying to project itself in the proper way. I will be honest, though. I do feel like the game definitely, the shit that I was experiencing yesterday is definitely the shit that killed the game, for sure. No questions asked. I feel everything that I had to deal with on this game yesterday is why a lot of people, I mean, obviously the game is old too, but I'm pretty sure that aspect is what really has killed most of the vibe for, you know, at least the basic people. Now, if you're a nigga that sit here and play it all the time or whatever, I get it. There's a lot of YouTubers that I've seen play this game, and, you know, they can do a whole 1v700. Like, it literally just be one person versus like 700 people, and they be on their horse, you know, geared up or whatever, and they just go and do this thing where you just basically circle around them over and over, and you one-tap everybody with this OP-ass weapon or whatever, and there's so many glitches and broken things in the game that you can do to even the odds, which is a part of gaming, but when you're trying to play something immersive and you're trying to get that realistic feel for it, or a real story for it, it get annoying when the game is just doing its bullshit, you know, like, it'd be like, I'm looking for a looter or a bandit. Now, everything I'm finna name is just all the things that I was dealing with yesterday that just, in my eyes, it almost felt like the game be trying to pick on you, but at the same time, it could have been unfortunate events. It could have just been bad luck, bad RNG, or, like I said, the game deadass just knows truly when to do the bullshit. And I don't even want to call it applying pressure, because it's just a weak presence of going about it to me. Like, it's not doing it to where it's like it's doing some sneaking shit, like, you know, like some sneaky lame shit. Like, instead of just, I'm not saying it has to be a upfront fight all the time, or just, you know, a straight up fight, because there's people in the world that like to take the easy route out no matter what it is. Like, if they see something work there are people out there that will abuse what works, and they will try to master it, and they will use it to their advantage no matter how much annoying it may be to do it. It's just that's what they do. So like in this game, for example, the way CPU is like it'll see that you're sitting there whooping his ass, or you getting with it, you hanging, you got some good matches or whatever. But then out of nowhere, like once it gets to like round 3, round 4, it's basically like, okay, here we go, watch this shit. And it'll just start spamming it. Like it just starts spamming it, spamming it, spamming it. And it's like, okay, cool, that's fine. You know, you soft. You wanna spam it or whatever, that's cool. But the way that the game does it is just so like invalid to me. Like I can't even respect it. Like some people that do shit like that are always gonna be annoying, and that's your play style. That's how you get down, whatever the case is. Cool, but like when you doing some shit and you like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like when you just not even, it's like it's doing the outrageous shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to think of a way to really compare it or put it on like a tier list. Like you have your gamers that know how to do what I was just saying earlier. You have the ones that's really, really good at the game. And it's not even that they really good at the game. It's just they understand it a lot. So then that's why you watch their video and it's sitting here seeming like, oh, they just, you know, they're a solo person. How I only have one person with me right now, my character. They could sit there and fight this 63 by themselves or this 29 by themselves. And, you know, they just understand the game, the way it works. And so basically, they're using the opposite side of what I'm saying. You know, they know what works on our end to cheese the system to get the victory or get the dub, which, you know, it looks like they're a good player or experienced player, but at the end of the day, it's just them breaking the game, knowing the O's and the ones. And vice versa, though, when you look at the bottom of the tier, which is where the CPU is, they're trying to spam everything they can to prevent you from being able to do that, basically. So, like I said, when I was geared, walking around looking for certain things to finish certain missions, it's like it don't want to spawn nothing. But then when I'm not looted and I'm by myself, it's like it's steady picking on you. You know, like I try to go from this place to this place, I get ran over by another raider, another group, another bandit, another looter. It's like it just keeps sending you shit to deal with and deal with. But when the nigga geared up, it's nowhere to be found. All they do is run. It's nothing to do. It's nothing to play. It's nothing to experience. Like, and it's annoying. So with Empire of Sin, they'll still try you eventually. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll still get your matches in, but the reason why I like it over there a little more is because at least their rotation is a lot better. Like if they know that I'm fitted and I'm geared and I can only run one neighborhood or something. Say I only run one neighborhood, but it's the most, you know, valuable neighborhood out of everybody in the whole Chicago thing, then they're never gonna fuck with me. You feel me? I could sit there and get that immersive vibe. Like that's just how it is. Ain't nobody gonna try you. Eventually they may try you. Somebody may be bold enough to do it, and then boom, there goes the storyline, and it's actually a good experience that way. But on here it's like it wants me to be the aggressor or whatever. And then when it sees that I'm not in a position to be the aggressor, that's when it wants to like really, really try to abuse it. Like, and that's why I don't fuck with shit like that. Like, I can understand you doing whatever it takes to win a match, but that's like it remind me of like a person getting on a fighting game and they know that they hella good at the game, and so that when they fight against their friend, though, their friend that never ever played that game or something, they just sitting there just on their ass, like not even giving the person the opportunity to learn to play the game. You feel me? Like you're not telling them no inputs, no controls. You're not telling them how the game works, what not to do, what to do. You just straight up playing them like it's a fucking tournament match. Like you just full blown on their ass, flawless victory in them every time, putting them in an infinite combo like that shit's lame as fuck, and you bragging about it too, like, you know, like you really doing something. Like that's the vibe that this game gives off. Like I don't like it, you know. That's what I'm basically trying to say. Is just it'll let you it'll try to make it just wants to be on that cornball thing. Like now, say for instance, the way I would respect it though is like, okay, yeah, if you giving the person at least their opportunity or their chance, or like your friend that's playing that fighting game that you just introduced to them, yeah, you teaching them while winning at the same time, but you also giving them a chance to learn. And now that they've learned and everything, and y'all boxing, you feel me? If you still better than that person or whatever, and you talking your shit or whatever, and y'all going back and forth, at that point it's kind of cool because you're not like full blown. You wasn't full blown on their shit or on their case right away. Like you gave them a chance to get the experience in, get their practice in, and now here we are. You know what I'm saying? Now you can talk your shit. I'm better than you, whatever, yada yada yada. Like it ain't no set time period for it or nothing. It's just more or less to me, I don't get how people do shit like that or just abuse certain things that's broken. So then you have the mid tier. That's the highest tier versus the low tier. Then you got the people that's right in the middle, the people that just game naturally. They know that they can abuse the game and abuse the system and win easily doing yada yada yada, or they know they can make it more challenging by not doing yada yada yada. But they're like kind of in the middle. They may do some stuff to even the odds, and then sometimes they may just say fuck it and play the game the way it was intended to be played. You know what I'm saying? But that's where I don't know, that's where it's going to be the most fun in my aspect for anybody that plays a video game. If you put it in the middle where you play the game it was intended to be played, is the best way to have fun. Now, when you sit there and you cheese in the system and yada, 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 like, it's fun to play that way, but I don't get no benefit from that. Like, if I was to sit here and do what everybody else do, so like yesterday, I kept saying I was going to go back to the glitchiness of the game, go back and do the glitchiness, but I never did it. Like, as much as I kept getting frustrated and saying that's just not my play style. But the way you do the glitchiness is you simply just go over to the Crusades. Like, all that money that I had, I could probably even do it right now. Maybe not, I don't have enough. But all you do is simply come over here to the Crusades. Once you get over here to the Crusades, these niggas took over this area. I ain't even noticed this, but whatever. You come over here to the Crusades, right? And what you do is you buy the glaive, right? Which is one of my favorite weapons. Now, it don't matter really which glaive you get, just as long as you get a glaive. Now, once you get the glaive, then all you do is you could come down here and you get a horse from them. Now, it's not really a glitch yet. It sounds like it's just a play style in the game, right? But where it gets glitchy is when you combine that horse with that glaive, it's pretty much just raps. Now, all you got to do is walk up to anybody you do. It does take a bit of skill to do it, but you just walk up to any group you want, and you can start a war with them. And it don't matter if you outnumbered or not. All you literally have to do is just get used to the spacing, basically playing footsies. You're using the O's and ones against itself. So when all them people are running at you like that, they're forced to all be stuck in certain like patterns. So it's almost like I wouldn't say it's really a glitch, but it's like broken. It's kind of like when people play zombies. Zombies on Call of Duty was not intended for you to, I don't think they made the game to where it was like, okay, yeah, people gonna run around the whole fucking map for 5 minutes just to make sure that they could get all the zombies behind them, and then once they get all the zombies and they stop spawning, they turn around and they shoot them down. But like, everybody knows that's how you get far in zombies, and as long as you pretty much train zombies and do it that way, you never die. Like, eventually you might have your hiccup where at the beginning of the round, you was trying to run around and you might have got stuck and you bounced off this or bounced off that. Now you stuck, or, that's typically the only way they can pretty much stop you, though, when you're doing that cheese. When you're running around training the zombies like there's no real way for the zombies to actually, like, cut you off. They're not going to cut you off. They're just going to literally follow you through the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's called making a train. So basically you do the same exact thing on here. All the people know that their only intention is to come after you. You're the only person on the other side, the enemy. So when they're all running at you, what you do is you just get them in that big ass group. Now, they're not going to be in a single file line like they would on Call of Duty on the zombies. But on here, they'll be in the big ass group where when they're all trying to run, they be stuck on each other. They be bumping each other, bumping each other. So when you're doing a big circle around this big group of people, say you got like 50 of them in the middle of you, and you just keep doing a circle around this group of 50, and you're hacking away at them as you're going in a circle, they can never hit you because one, the spacing won't allow it. Two, they're probably going to hit each other, which doesn't even do damage, which is weird to me, but they're probably going to hit each other, and 9 times out of 10 you hit something, it stops your swing. So it's like almost like if you standing next to a wall and the wall is on your right side and you try to, throw a right hook with your right hand, you're going to hit the wall. So it's going to stop you. It's not going to let you, you're going to hit the wall, or you're going to scrape your arm on the wall, basically, is what I'm saying. And that's kind of how it is for them. When they try to hit you, with it being so many of them lined up next to each other, they damn near can't even really swing at you. You feel me? Now, there might be a few chances where, a little slip through happens and they hit the horse or they do get you or whatever. But for the most part, that's all you do. You just circle them. You just circle them, form them all in that big circle, and then you just hack away at them. Bow, bow, bow. And the reason why it's not really a glitch, but to me it is a glitch. I wouldn't even call it a glitch, because a glitch is like when you duplicate in the game or something, or I go to a certain person and I know if I press this while holding this button, it'll pull up this weird thing to where, I'm able to do something that you're not normally able to do. That is more like a glitch. This is like O's and 1 fighting. Like, you're using the O's and 1s to win against whatever the situation is. And I personally don't like to relate to having to do shit like that. So, like, on Brawlhalla, for example, when you fight the Chosen bot, naturally you can beat the Chosen bot, which is the highest difficulty, by the way, on the game. You could beat the bot literally with any weapon or without a weapon. All you gotta do is get close. When you get close and you get close enough for them to attack, all they do is attack as soon as you get close. So all you gotta do is step back. Literally, I'm gonna come close, make you attack. Once I see you doing your attack, I'm gonna dodge it, step back, and then I'm gonna do my combo and wait for and rinse and repeat. Walk up, you attack, I dodge, I attack, step back, walk up, you attack, I dodge. You just keep rinsing and repeating it over and over and over, and eventually, boom, they're going to take a lot of damage. They're going to lose a stock. They're going to get their next stock. You're going to keep doing it. And it's like, it's broken because the game's not going to change. They're going to continue that's just the O's and 1s of the game. That's the way they coded the game. It's going to keep falling into that same spot. So that's kind of how I was saying yesterday, like, I could sit there and spam it. I could cheese it. Even in a tournament, it is a little bit more difficult because the tournaments can tend to be random. You can have two people, it could be a 2v2 tournament, it could be a 1v1 tournament, it could be the 5v5 thing. So it is a little bit harder to do it, but either way, it don't really matter, because the only time you may not be able to do it is when you're not on a horseback. If you're not on a horseback, that's one of the times where you actually do just gotta lock in and try to win a tournament. But if you are put on a horse, yeah, it's GG's. You just take the same exact method I was just saying. Now, you're limited to a smaller area compared to when you're out there in the world fighting in a regular thing. But in the tournaments, it's the same thing. As long as you're on a horse, even if they're on a horse, you could sit there and just keep doing that same shit, going around, hacking away. And it's because there's no real answer for the CPU on their game. Like, there's no way they're going to be able to. There's things they can do. Yeah, they could throw items that might hit you, but all that stuff is avoidable by the way that you rotate around the people. Just like I said with the zombies, there's nothing that they can really. Can you get hit still? Can you take damage? Yeah, but are you bound to actually die? Not really. Like, it's not really going to happen because you're using the O's and 1s against the game. So I get why people will do the things like that or whatever, because it is frustrating as fuck. I'm looking for my lighter, my bad. I do get why people do that type of thing, though, because it can be frustrating, like I said, especially when, you just want an authentic game, like, where it's not going to do that. But most people, I feel like, do that shit because they feel how I am, where, they're being cheated out of the system. Like, you're not really giving me fair. My bad, I know I'm distracted while I'm talking. I'm trying to find my lighter. I don't know where I put my lighter at. But it's not really giving you like a fair, like for example, in Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk's one of my favorite games of all times, but there's so many glitches in the game that can cause you to die instantly, or, you know, when it's something like that, then it's different. Like, I can understand why you have to kind of, do some cheese your damn self to win, because that game you could dead ass just fall through the map. Like, you could be driving your car and just fall right through the map and die. And it's like, dude, if I'm doing a no death run and that's how I die, that's cheese, like that's not really, there's nothing you can do about that. So in order for me to prevent that, I got to do certain things where I just only fast travel, or I only, I'm using the O's and ones against the game. I got to fight back the same way you fighting now. But I can't just play it straight up and just be driving like I want to, or I can't get the normal authentic experience, because like I said, at any time the game feel like it want to fail, it can just do that. I fall through the map, boom, my character die, all my progress gone, and I got to start all the way over. You know what I'm saying? So in a situation like that, I can understand why you may want to do it. Or even in a game like this, where like how I was going through it yesterday, I continue to be stubborn and try to play out, the regular way. But with anybody else that would have been in my position, I guarantee you they would have related to going to, them cheese tactics. When you frustrated and you losing and you can't get around, or it's not going in your favor, you start to do other things that, if it works, you're gonna use it. That's even in a real life situation. You playing basketball against somebody, and you like you playing against somebody that's faster than you, right? So every time they get the ball, all they keep doing is just running past you and doing layups, running past you and doing layups, running past you and doing layups. They spamming it, right? So eventually you get tired of the shit and you do what? You start to sag back. And now instead of actually playing defense or playing against them, that person can't shoot. So you just what? You sit back and you cheese the system. Like, ain't nothing wrong with it, but that's what I mean. That's what people would do. They will, it is a form of adapting, but you're not really getting the full basketball experience now. Now you just sitting there, basically done broke the game, because if the person ain't gonna never make a jump shot and the only way they can score on you is to run to the rim, and you standing at the rim now, well, they ain't gonna never get the ball no more. You feel me? Like, that answers the problem, but now it ain't no more, it ain't fun no more. It ain't no competition no more. It's too easy. Like, you just broke the system. Now, if you want to have some competition to make it fun, then you got to find a way to stop that layup while not just camping the rim. You know what I'm saying? You got to actually go up to them, guard them, try to cut them off, or, stop letting them use their speed. But the moment you try to do that, it's like it just don't work. The only way you can win is by sitting there standing at the rim. And it goes both ways, I guess. Like, I find that it's cheese, but at the same time, I find it as, oh, the lighter is in the room. That's where it's at. I find it as cheese, but I understand why people do it. And it's just sometimes, depending on I guess it's situational based. Sometimes I can see it being cool to do, and it's like, all right, yeah, do what you got to do, because it's, they're it's just an unfair advantage. So it's like, if that's where it come down to, where the only way you can compete, then, go for it. I get that. But I don't know, at least try to make the match just respectable off bat. Like, it should just be a respectable game or situation right off bat, instead of anything else. Instead of just sitting there running around cheesing the damn zombies and training them, you can sit there and actually try to get the real experience and challenge it, or instead of sitting there doing the step back on the bot every single time, and hitting them and just countering and just playing passive and just waiting for them to swing first, you try swinging first, but like I said, when you playing games where it do that shit, where, if I do try to come up to the bot and I try to swing first, he just answer first, and he just, every time I press square, he press square, but his register before mine, so I get hit. Like, I press square, he bow, then I try to hit him again, he bow, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, and then you try to do something else and he bow. It's like, what the fuck? The game not is cheesing you, right? So it's like, I get it. it just depends on the situation. But with this, I guess that's just part of the way you play video games. Like, it's hard to really call out. Like, it's really hard to call out. So I didn't want to, I didn't even want to keep that video up. Like, because I don't want to do nothing like that. I don't want to have no, only reason I do wish I would have kept the video up was because, like I said, it did give a good story. It's like, damn, my character is really going through a really rough time right now, which in real life, we all have our hard times. You know, last year was a really hard time for me. I was spending most of the time outside pretty much, house to house, apartment to apartment, hotel to hotel, you know, living in a car. It was a bad time, you know, and here I am now back to streaming in the apartment, got a good job, you know, got my game and everything. I'm doing what I love, you know. I'm living the life that I once was, and it's just getting better and better. So like that's just how the story goes for me in real life. Same thing on the game. Obviously, my character had his up. He was on the uphill. Well, we started off slow. We lost a lot of tournaments. We finally won a tournament, caught up on some money, you know, got some people with us, having some losses or whatever, yada yada, and then we went on that really bad down streak for like that last 3 hours or whatever yesterday of just nonstop losing. But only reason I took it away was because, like I said, it was losing to. It felt like I was losing to the system. Like out of all that time, it was like nothing the game would let me do. I go to a tournament. I get put on a team with, there was a few times where, yeah, it was on me. I'm not going to lie. It was definitely on me a few times where I could have did something better. I could have played, you know, or maybe parried something a little better or whatever. I got to the 1v1 part and I still would lose or whatever. That was because I was already frustrated by that point, though. So that might have been on my end. But literally, like, go to one place, 9 times out of 10, they give you a bullshit team, and then they had me on foot fighting against niggas on horses. You know, the shit was pissing me off. We lose first round. My characters that's on my team not fighting like the bots against me. Like, it'd be shit like that that frustrate me. Like, whatever that bot over here is doing, this bot over here should be doing too. You know, like, I can understand if they not the same level. This bot might be a level 10. This bot might be only a level 2. But if that's how the game is based, then my people that I'm leveling up should be killing simple looters and bandits that's walking around. You know, like, I don't even think you can upgrade looters and bandits. Maybe you can, but I don't think that they're as prominent in the game or more powerful than what the regular people you get from these villages that you upgrade to full extent too. You know, like, so that defeats the whole purpose of that right there. If that's the case, then you can't even say that that even works, because we watched that shit happen multiple times. I had hella people. I had 20. We even have them outnumbered. Every single time I would actually do the attack and we would fight, we would somehow either dramatically lose. Out of 21 people, we fighting 7 people, and all of a sudden I only come back with 6 people. Like, how did they 7 looters kill that many people? I get it's on a higher difficulty, so it's probably trying to even it out like that, but that's not really a realistic standpoint in my opinion. Now, I could see if they were, you know, like some U.S. Navy SEAL type niggas, you know, like you could send 3 or 4 U.S. Navy SEALs or Marines or some soldiers to a certain place, and yeah, they can wipe out probably like a good 20 to 30 people just between them 4 people you sent out. You know, that's because of the tier that they're at, though. It makes sense. They're such high tier compared to the regular. That's what I was saying yesterday. Like, if I send a bunch of trained police officers to a hood to go fight some hood niggas, them hood niggas is not gonna, you know, they might have a few of them that can get with them, and they might have a few shooters or some people with some hands or whatever, but that's a whole different ball game when you're fighting against an academy person, you know, a person that came from a background of doing this training shit for years on years on years. Like, they're not hanging with him. A cop is gonna beat his ass. Like, it's just simple. It's like, same thing. It could be your regular civilian him versus a boxer. If this boxer been doing this all day, not all day, but all his life, most of his life, been practicing for it, and now there's no questions asked that he probably can beat like 3 or 4 regular niggas in a row, you know, back to back to back. Like, Maybe not all at the same time, but you know, definitely back to back. They're two different brands. They're two different classes, two different tiers. So I don't know. Shit pisses me off how it was acting yesterday, and I didn't want to keep that shit on there because it's just frustrating. Should have kept it for reference at least, but whatever. I don't even know where we left off. I do know I had to pretty much sell everything in order for us to be able to get food for our character, because you don't regenerate without without food. But we pretty much are at this stream gonna determine whether or not we're gonna be having to make a new character or not. My whole goal and my purpose is to do whatever it takes to make sure we are not going to have to make a new character, that this character right here does not die, but at the same time without having to cheese the system, you know, like without, I just want to beat the game how it comes, and it's very frustrating, it's very annoying. It's a lot of games I do that with. I know how it go, but when it gets to this extent is where it's just like, yeah, it gets to me. That's why I have my rants. That's why I get irritated. That's why I'm frustrated. Like, the sleeping dogs, for example, isn't as bad. You know, my rant on there wasn't as bad when we died on the car thing part or whatever, because yeah, we were pretty damn far and finished a lot of shit in that game, and the way we died was cheese, but it's not likely that that can happen all the time, and that was something I knew was kind of in the game, that is cheese. I knew that could possibly happen, but that was just more or less like I don't want to say unfortunate. It's just more or less like, I don't feel the game was trying to cheese me or trying to do it, like trying to abuse it. It just more or less happened, you know, like that was just, they were shooting at the car and it took more damage than it was supposed to, and then it ended up blowing up next to the other car that blew up. I was just like, you know, whatever. But I never went and did no bullshit cheese to where it was like, you know, I play where the cops are never on me, or, you know, whenever I see enemies, I just, because the way you glitch that out, that problem right there, is you just always hop cars. You know, when you always hop cars, it don't matter how much it is or whatever. Obviously, in that mission too, that was a mission where I couldn't hop cars, but there's also a spam where you have infinite bullets, so I could just sit there and just hold the trigger all day. You know what I'm saying? And I would have never blew up. I would have been just sitting there spamming them pretty much. And like I said, I find that it's cheat, so I take the time to reload sometimes or whatever the case is. But here we are with this shit. We'll figure it out here. Try to beat this shit fair and square. Get our get back after all that bullshit from yesterday on here. We'll try to figure it out. Swing speed with one-handed items go faster. 5% damage with one-handed axes and mace. We don't even use that, so we'll use swift strike. We gotta go in here. We're not gonna buy food from any of these big castle cities, because I realized yesterday right away that that they charge more. My bad, was not feeling well right there. But instead, however, and another thing too, like, instead of just focusing on the tournament so much, that's why I say, like, I kind of put myself in a position to where I let them kind of do the cheese over and over, because it is something I could have did about it. I didn't have to use no glitchiness or cheese back to win. I could have just completely did this right here. I could have just not even went to the tournaments, and then instead of going to the tournaments, I could have just been focusing on hella side missions. even then, though, the way they were spawning all the looters and bandits on us and we were losing those battles, it still would have ended up going in this same path somehow, I feel, unless I had a... Because every time I even tried to just outrun them, a lot of times I did get frustrated. I just stood there or whatever and was just like, whatever, come on. Or I would run right to them and be like, fuck it, you know what, I'll handle it like this. Didn't really play it to the full potential that I could have, you know. Even got rid of like the horses, everything. Like,
Oi, sorry.
it's just very frustrating, but he wants us to protect some people, so I don't even know if I can do that. I don't even have no what's the name to be trying to do some shit like that. Only thing we can do at this point is we don't have a horse, so we gotta walk. On top of that, we don't have no armor. All the only places that we really probably are gonna be able to make money right now, because we don't have a horse or armor, is in the arenas. Still gonna be hella difficult in the arena to even do nothing, because I'm gonna be in there with no armor. Just traveling in general finna be a problem. Yeah, it's finna suck. This is gonna be lame as fuck. You could try to go find a person that's selling horses, but I don't know, bro. We got 164 days before we run out of food. Another thing too is we could have been trying to just join one of these castles and be with them. Like, I believe if you go to the keep, you still would need money. Well, we had some money at times. There's a lot of things that we could have probably done, but this dude needs weapons. That's not really gonna help. We could try to see, even the lowest, cheapest horse they have is 400. Oh no, it's not. Right here, they got one for 100. We'll buy it. We got 111 coins left. Plenty of food. Oh, we don't have a saddle. We need a saddle, apparently. I never realized you needed a saddle on there. I thought you just needed the horse. We don't even have enough for a saddle either. There's 127 for a saddle. We gotta sell a little bit of this to them in order to be able to get a saddle. We have to sell some of our food, which is okay because it's literally just us anyway right now. Alright, so now we got a saddle, we got a horse, and a little bit of food left. I think I did. That was the most recent thing I had did. That's why I was just like, whatever. I'm getting off. I think the very last thing I had did. Basically, we just bought back what I had spent because I had got rid of that. Look. This is what I be saying right here. I'm not gonna be able to get away from that, and all I have is the what's the name? What are they? They're looters. Troops, infantry troops. I thought there was a way. Their speed is 4.9. Ours is 4.7. So over time, regardless, they're going to catch up to us. It's not like we're not going to be able to avoid it. Like, they're going to catch up to our character. We can't outrun them.
Today's not your lucky day, friend.
can't surrender because then that'll kill all the food that we just got. We gotta win this basically. If we lose, then it's just gonna be even more difficult. See, this is the part that I hate. They aim with these rocks and shit, be crazy, like. I'm trying to get them to waste all those rocks they throwing. It seems like they throw the rock. Their aim is off when they're throwing downhill. Like they throw too high. I don't know how long it's gonna take before they run out of rocks to throw though. I don't know if that's like some infinite shit or what, but like right now, this is what I'm saying. This is the shit I be saying. Like using the O's and ones against the game. This is, I mean, I did this a few times yesterday, but when you play like, well, see, this is why I do it this way though. Now they're teasing me, like, I don't know, gaming be irritated sometimes, bro. It really do. Alright, so they done throwing they bullshit. Then you gotta deal with that shit. They be doing the blocking and shit, spamming the blocks and shit, like. That's the best way to do this shit. See, if they at least would take like friendly damage from each other, from hitting each other, that'd be cool. Like when we in the arena and I hit one of my teammates, it definitely do damage. We seen that shit yesterday. I accidentally killed one of my teammates trying to shoot the bow, like. So I don't get like why when they be all swinging right here, it just don't affect them at all. And this is like a really small area to be trying to do this circle thing. Like, see, all of them swung, but nobody took damage right there. They be having hella health, like with no armor. Oh shit, that probably would have killed us right there. Alright, so we at least got some like armor out of that. Some little shit we probably could sell. I think we're carrying too much stuff, so I'm gonna actually go ahead and just sell this shit now. Oh shit, hold on. What am I doing? I'm tripping. Give us 83 coins. Nothing major. We still got to get down here to be able to participate in this next. Oh, it's one right here, actually. It's a tournament right here, so that's perfect. 204 coins. Let's see if we can get maybe like some type of shirt or something. Buy a shirt to give us some type of protection. Body armor 2 and body armor 3. This is 202. We ain't even able to really get one of those. This give you body armor, leg armor, and arm armor for 112. Body armor 4 for 84. We might do that. Let's get this. Yeah, let's go with that. So we have something. We'll wait here for a little bit. That'll give us some time to make our health go up. Can't wait too long because then we'll miss the tournament. That's another thing too, though. I should stop joining these tournaments without being at full health bar. I feel like when I place bets, they be trying to make them play like more difficult, like more harder to play or defeat. That's the move I need to use more. See, like how he just forgot about the other dude while he was trying to fight me right there? It's just a crossbowman too. That's what be annoying me. That's just a crossbowman. Like, I'm trying to get behind the other NPC so I can, yeah, do that. Get free hits in. There we go. See, this is shit I be talking about. Like, why is he not just running over here? Look how much damage he just took. Ain't he supposed to be one of the lords that was there? Like, they supposed to be top tier fighters. He's on my team. He lose. Like, that's what I be saying, bro. Special weapon order. Cool on that. I can't tell if, like, I think it's things that allow me to maybe walk faster. That'll give me more openings. I think the reason why our character struggles, why I struggle, I think the major reason why it's a lot different for me this run compared to last run was this time I think I went more off of, like, how I actually am and shit, but the last time I was playing, I think I was actually going based off of, like, the shit that, you know, really gives you the advantage in the game. Like, instead of building the character based off me, I think I went more like for a character I wanted to play, but we still just treated it as me. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, so for example, like, I'm glad we got athletics right now. I was just gonna bring that up. I'm pretty sure I was moving a lot faster because that was the very first thing I was saying when we first did the Ragados mission. I kept saying over and over, like, why am I so much slower than everybody? So I think even though I'm good at the one-handed melee, when it comes down to them having a shield, or trying to make my opponent, like, not even them having a shield, just trying to make my opponent whiff. Like, instead of me trying to, like, parry, swing, block, swing, doing that little pattern we get into, if it was, like, easier for me to, like, just move to the side on certain attacks, when they whiff, I'd be able to just hit them right away. And I could answer right away. But due to me not having that movement speed that I want my character to have, I don't know if that's a thing, but I feel like it would definitely help. Oh, right here. 3% combat movement speed right there. See, that's what I'm looking for. Plus 5 hit points. I'd rather do the movement speed. Let's see if that actually does help us. It's so crazy. As I was bringing that shit up, it did that or whatever. I think we should actually move that up, son. We'll move athletics. I think we should put a focus point here so you can get more athletics. And then we got 2% travel speed during daytime, 5% travel speed during nighttime. I'd rather do this one then. If you get more speed at night, and then we'll do it that way. I guess we'll do this. We'll do this. And we'll do this. That's probably why those haven't went up yet. I should have been done those. That's why none of our skills have been leveling up. We haven't done that either. Like this whole time, we really been just playing with a basic character, a base character, making it more troublesome for ourselves, really. But now that we move 30% faster at night, and then like I said too, we probably could have been what's the name, like joined a faction where we wasn't doing a lot of the stuff we doing or fighting on our own and stuff. Alright, so this is for some good armor right here. We need to make sure we win this. Here we go, let's do it. I think I swing faster than a lot of them too. I'd be too hesitant to like swing sometimes, I think. Are they not gonna help me? Like, hello? Thank you. Damn. I thought the shield was gonna break. We gotta pretty much just let them have a shootout. That's the only way they gonna help me. If I walk over there, they gonna try to jump me. I don't have nothing I could shoot. I could try to take the attention off of them though. A block to the left. That one sniper killed both the snipers on my team. That's the shit I be saying right there. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. Like, I literally played that. I could have won that 1v1 I just did with that dude right there. Yeah, that's what I could have did better there. But that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't even be like in that type of situation. How are two of my arrows losing to one of theirs? Like, just don't be making sense to me. Is I don't even see what they were just talking about. It said, oh, you know what? I'm tripping. It said, maybe it was Marinoth. I just looked at when it said Caladog. I think Caladog is the person that's gonna be there. I was looking for Caladog as in, yeah, it is here. Okay.
Well now, stranger.
There's 5 lords, they say. One of them is on my team.
Look at him run!
I need to pay attention to my combat too, how I be swinging and stuff.
Coward!
Like right there, like I know that's an upswing. I had to block shit like that. That shit be blowing me, bro. I'm about to try this shit on controller once. It's not that bad on controller, honestly. I don't know how to switch weapons or nothing, You can kick. That's combat lock. Why do those do so much damn damage?
I'll cut you down!
You can lock on to people. I don't know about that. What the fuck, bro? I feel like the only thing now is like I don't know. I feel like now the only thing is the sensitivity is too slow on controller. Like I feel like I miss attacks with on the see how I can sidestep that shit. Like I like that. That's probably just with that weapon. Other weapons, I doubt you can really sidestep that shit like that. Bruh, why didn't they just have it to where it's just regular, like a 1v1 thing? Fuck, bruh.
Die, dog!
I hate how they have people shooting arrows and shit. Like, I can't really get like a real practice in, like, because you just take damage over time from motherfuckers throwing shit. That's my fault. That's what I mean though, like, I feel like on the mouse and keyboard what I gotta do is it need to be more precise. Like I be moving, like right there I feel like I moved to the right, but I probably moved like upper right. And it don't register like that. It has to be that literally left or right, like. What? I didn't think he was close enough. This weapon do hella damage. That's my bad. This would be lovely to win. It's gonna be more difficult to do this shit against them because they got these shields. Oh, that was lucky right there. I think I'm gonna just try to kill the horse. Cause dealing with him running around doing that shit over and over is annoying. I think I blocked that on accident. I ain't even gonna lie. Or maybe he blocked that. I don't know. Damn. It said 84 damage to the horse, but I took hella damage right there. I don't get that. I keep doing that shit too early. I let him get a little closer. See, he just hit his homie right on the top of the head. That shit ain't do no damage. Damn. Yes. That's all I needed was them to fight each other. I mean, I think we qualified for the next round. Well, we for sure did. Now we won that. All right, now it's just 1v1 from here. Come on, bro. Like, I'm holding the fucking button, dude. That shit irritates me. I'm literally holding the button, dude. Like, I know I was holding the button that time. Not making no fucking progress on this shit, like.
Oi, what have we here?
Under my orders!
Alright, we gotta get them to waste they rocks. We know the drill. This is all this game is right here. Probably could be more aggressive with that shit. See, they can't swing for real because of the they all keep hitting each other. Damn. It should be taking forever to do that. Alright. We carrying too much stuff right now, but it's alright. Once we get here, we'll just sell it all. Wow. Of course, somehow we lose. It was 3-on-1. This the shit I be saying with this shit, bro. Like, this game just dead ass. I don't know, bro. I'm about to stop doing these tournaments. Honestly, like at this point, I don't see no other. I really just don't understand why I keep trying to do these tournaments. It's just stupid as fuck. It's stupid as fuck. How did we lose a 3-on-1 right there? Like, it don't be making sense, bro. It truly don't. Unless the nigga just sat there and did the same exact shit I've been doing this whole time. Of course they gonna... Yep, that's probably exactly what happened. Don't even have to see it. That shit dumb, though.
And who do...
At this point, we can probably recruit some troops now. At least a few, so we can start doing some of these missions.
Yeah? You want something?
Wait, what? I'm supposed to be delivering something here? I don't even remember we were supposed to do that. Apparently we supposed to give him 10 what's the names for 750. I won't even be able to do that. We probably was on the way to do that and lost the herd due to the fucking bandits and raiders and shit. That's probably why I don't remember it. That herd long gone, buddy. Like, what the fuck? Kill him, nigga. Damn. Fuck. I don't think we made it to the next round. I swear, bro. I swear this game, bro, it's just, I don't know, bro. I was literally about to say, how many times I gotta hit that nigga? I just need one of them to die, and then we good. Alright, bro. Nigga just sniped me right off. I keep getting like one tap somehow by certain shit. Like, it's so stupid to me, bro.
Yeah? You want...
Alright, so I'm done with this tournament shit for now. Like, we always end up wasting time doing these. We ain't won a tournament yet. I don't know how many of them I've participated in at this point. I know it's a lot of other things you can do in the game. I just like to do it because it's the easy. I've always known it to be. By now, we'd be like in first place. We'd be usually like 30 fucking wins by now. Hella money. All the stuff I get from those, I usually end up selling it. I'd have hella money. Like, I'd be so far based off of just the tournaments in itself.
Hey, you! I'm in command!
See, I'ma just have them all wait right there first.
Charge!
It's like no purpose in hiring recruits, bro. They killed one person, I think, out of all of them. Maybe instead of waiting for them to throw shit, I just get close. Like, I don't think they throw shit when you at close. They do throw shit, but I don't think they can hit you. I knew that shit was gonna happen. I was just about to say, you know how pissed off I'm gonna be if I lose because this nigga just keeps spamming the fucking rock? I knew that shit was gonna happen, bro. I said that shit in my head like 3 times. I'm like, watch this nigga hit us with this rock. I feel like my problem on this game, dead ass though, is like, I just be too frustrated, bro. I just be too frustrated. Like, with Elden Ring, I don't get as irritated. I don't know. On there, it's like a respectable challenge. I get how it works on there, but it's just on here, this shit be pissing me off. Like, they be doing stupid shit on here. People that rage on Elden Ring, I understand. It's like, dude, what the fuck? You know, you get stuck on something for a while. But even then, I don't get mad or rage on Elden Ring. Like, this shit right here, though, is just stupid to me. Like, it's dead ass just retarded. Like, it just don't make sense to me at all. It should be dead ass stupid as fuck to me.
Oi, sorry.
See, the people that you cool with too, you supposed to. That's why I can't get the higher people. I never realized that you got to actually have a higher relationship with the people. So doing jobs for people is what makes them want to. It makes him want to help. He got 2 groups of brigands that he want us to take out. This should be fairly easy. Usually these aren't too difficult because they be like small groups. They don't really be big groups.
What have we here?
I'm just gonna send the troops to see what happens instead of trying to do it ourselves. Of course, bro. That's the shit I be saying right there. You send the troops, shit don't happen. This game, man, I'm telling you. Character still injured. Perfect shot. Look at that shit. He's just gonna keep throwing shit too. Like, how many rocks is this nigga gonna throw, bro? Like, I literally can't even get hit no more. That's how much. This shit is stupid. Cause that I just threw like 10 rocks, man. Like, this is 199. Let's use this. What is this? This only 132. So we need to start using that. That's the best weapon we could have probably gotten right now, honestly. This will help us out way more. Where did these go? Right here. This will help us out. Body armor. Okay. These are legendary armor. I don't know if that's like, if that really mean anything, but whatever. We got them. Now we gonna have to chill here for a minute. We can't even really go nowhere. We need to heal up. We hella low. No troops. 25% chance of dismounting enemy cavalry with a heavy hit. 30% chance of knocking enemies back with thrust. We'll use that one. What's a heavy hit though? 20% charge damage dealt. 10% maneuvering. 30% rider skill and troops in your formation. Really can't do shit right now, but just sit here and, like I said, just wait till we heal up. What's funny is the whole time we've been right here, though, it has not shown me any of the bandits that's usually in the area. Alright, we should be good. I'm just trying to hang out right here just to wait till the next group of them pop up so that we can dude, what the fuck? There they go. I'm just gonna actually go in there. I should have sent the troops instead, but the nigga ain't gonna never be able to catch up to dude with the way he like.
Attack!
Oh my goodness, if I could just fucking hit one of them. It's like, it be a situation like that where it's like so simple. It literally was working in my favor. All I had to do is just literally just hit the nigga like right there, I'd be missing. And I should have dodged that. His doesn't reach as far as mine does, I think. Let's go. .98 swing speed. Wait, is this the 98 swing speed? 70. What is this? 96, 71. This is better. Alright, bet. Cool. We got paid our 800 bucks. He paid us for helping him out. So now we at 895 bucks. We're gonna sit here and could hire some more troops. I feel like it's pointless to keep hiring these troops though, like. This stuff, hold on, we don't want to sell this here. We could probably sell it somewhere else, get more for it. We'll go over here. Let's sell this stuff here. Oh shit. 372 for that, that's not bad. That's 684 right there. Now we got some money. Now we got some money. Maybe we do hire a few more of these.
Well, good day to you.
Alright, so basically he wants us to bring hardwood logs. I think that's what it said. $610 for those items. So we just need to go to where do we go? Where do we go? Alright, we gotta go way over there. That's the first one I found, so go over there, we're gonna buy some logs, flip the logs, buy them, sell them to the dude. That's basically what we're gonna do. Yeah, the arena thing, I think, is what really is messing me up. It's definitely killing the most time, like, sitting there doing that. I probably could have been way further. Just sitting there dealing with that shit be irritating as fuck. Look at that, they tried to get us. Luckily, we got our way through it, though. We gonna buy the product, so he wants 10 of these. That's 5. That's 10. We only paying 200 for that. He gonna give us 600 for it. So that's cool. And then we gonna wait here because our health is low, plus them things right there obviously trying to camp us out. Yeah, see, look, they just gonna hang around. It's 4.8 for their movement. Ours is only 3.9, so they definitely gonna be able to catch us. And 17 of them is more than I feel like dealing with, so definitely gonna sit here and wait till we upgrade our health. But yeah, with the arena thing, though, like I was saying, it's just more or less for me. I feel if I wouldn't spend so much time on it, I wouldn't be so frustrated and I could progress through the game. That should just be really getting to me, though. It really be getting to me. I'm not gonna get like. I think it just be like when I lose, I be wanting that get back so fast. Like I be wanting to, you feel me, get right on their ass right away. But this is the shit I'm talking about right here. You see how they keep lingering? The 17 is, or it's 14 of them there, 4, 6, 9. You see how they all just keep lingering around, waiting and waiting. 17 right there. This is what I be saying the game does. It's doing this because we have, one, we got more money now. Two, we're on that mission to go sell those hardwoods and stuff. So like, you see what I'm saying? Like it just started doing shit like this out of nowhere. Like it hadn't been doing this the whole time. Now, like this is why I go to do the arenas though. But then when I go in the arenas, it do the bullshit that I was just talking about in the arena. Like, game be mad weird. Again, do that. That puts us at 14 now. And we probably can continue to wait here, actually, and see if other people bring some more troops, at least. They're going to try to outsmart the system. See how they run when they see the 44 pull up. That shit funny as hell. All of them dipped out, didn't they? Our movement speed ain't gonna be fast enough to try to catch them one-on-one like that. That 4.9 gonna run, link with a 17 is gonna pop up and try to like attack us all at one time. I already know how it's gonna do. What I gotta do is probably try to move when one of these is moving. But like he had 3.1, so I really could run with him towards wherever he going. To try to avoid having to fight them, because they won't try to approach, and if they do, the 120 should help us. But then again, on this game, it might backfire and not even do it that way. $17 of us now. That way we make sure we good on food, because we got 14 days before we run out of food. When you got a lot of members, it costs a lot. Like, it costs a lot of food. We at 17, though. We should be good to go. Hopefully. They don't try no funny shit. It probably is, though. I already know it is, bro. Where's our quest at? What the fuck? What am I looking for? Right here. John Mary's is where they're at. We gotta go all the way back to John Mary's, which is way the fuck over here. There's a tournament here, might as well. It's already there, fuck it, why not? After we go back to John Mary's, I'm gonna call it, because I believe I work at 3:30 today. I was about to say, like, how they just both focused me. You see what I be saying? The game be cheesing. Right when the nigga, The game be cheesing me. Right when the shield broke. Look how fast everybody else ran and how slow he ran. Alright, just stay alive till he get right there. Yeah, just hit him. There we go. Perfect. Come on. 1v1 against this fucking Imperial. Come on, that shit is unfair, bro. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's like, I don't have no opening there. Like, there's no opening for that shit, bro. You be sitting there it's just back and forth. Whoever shield break. And then when it break, I don't even be paying attention to the thing, too. So it's just, I don't know, bro. That shit be lame as fuck to me. That combat right there, when they do that, just repetitive, just back and forth, boop, bop, boop, bop, boop, bop, like... There's literally like no opening, no. I don't know. Maybe I need to start doing that kick or something. Maybe that kick will open up opportunities, or I don't fucking know, bro. That shit be pissing me off. That combat is so annoying. Just waiting for that nigga to miss. Like, that's all you can do is just sit there and continue to wait and wait.
It's been a while.
Generator by robbing or attacking a kingdom such as players with a rating of 30 or higher in a neutral kingdom would be barred from its settlements, while an independent player with a crime rating of 60 or higher will be attacked on. Okay, I get it. How do I get that off my screen? Okay, bro, we get it. I can't fucking see the screen because that shit's in the way. Let's do this. Might as well do this, and then yeah, after this one, I'm about to go ahead call it a GG to the stream. We back up money. Did a lot better than what we did yesterday. That's because I stopped fucking around with these arenas for just in that, like, literally, that was only like 30 minutes too that I stopped doing the arena to just focus on little side missions to make money and stuff. Like, what is this right now? I don't know how this nigga not dead. Fuck, bro. All that time just wasted that shit right there. Alright, y'all. Whatever it is, what it is, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'll do this shit. I'll probably get off work tonight and we'll make a difference. We'll make a difference. I think my main thing I want to focus on is, at least now, or at least I know I ain't got to stress as much on like the troops making money and shit like that. Like, it is things that I could do to make sure that we not hungry and stuff when they do come to the arenas. But yeah, we just don't really need to gamble on the arenas, and if we really need other things, we ain't got to really panic like we were. Like, I think I was just more or less gambling a lot yesterday, and then playing out so much frustration, causing a lot of losses. So it is what it is, but figure it out tonight when I play and go from there. But I'll see y'all in the next one. Appreciate y'all for tuning in on Game Pout. Hold on.